Hi! Happy Wednesday! It's Mary Amy. I'm coming to you live from New York. This is Living in the Light. I hope you are having a wonderful day. And let me tell you, I told you yesterday I didn't have much sleep. I was all tangled up. And last night I passed out. I had a great night's sleep. So I have lots of energy and I'm super positive and I'm here for you. And I'm sending you support and love. Today I want to cover fear, spiritual warfare, and angels, my favorite. I always have something to say about angels. So how's it going today? Have you asked your heart yet? Did you wake up this morning and did you write down your dreams? And then what was the first thought that you put into your mind? We spoke about that. It's so important what we start our mind and our body and our spirit going each day with. Maybe you went and you saw a sunrise. Maybe you thought about something that you wanted to achieve. I always say your 5 humongous goals, what are they? And we want to start to check off that list. 5 humongous goals, something that you can't even fathom doing. Put that on your list. Maybe something as a child that you wanted to do and accomplish. Put it on your list. So fear. Well, fear can stop us. Fear can block us. Fear can prevent us from doing what we are destined to do. When I do readings with clients, I read their energy field. I told you we all have an energy field that surrounds our body, and it's filled and stored with our experiences, our spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical experiences. So if we are blocked, in other words, if we have a fear, so maybe I'll see something within someone's energy field and they're blocked and they have an issue that they can't seem to overcome. And they might not even realize what it stems from. Most of the time, I have to tell you that it stems from something when you're blocked and when you have a recurring issue, it's related to something from your childhood. So it's getting to that actual moment that it happened and what was said and what transpired and how you emotionally felt, because our emotions can block us. And our experiences most definitely can block us. So we are working on and we are hoping to transition out of this being that has not actually been allowed or have properly executed who they are. Who are you really? Your authentic, your original self. And how do we get to that original self? Well, it starts with self-love. It starts with fear, our fears, and embracing our fears and overcoming them. And you have to own up to it. You have to accept it and not shame yourself, whatever it is. If you have a fear, everyone has some kind of fear. And I'm not talking about necessarily some very dramatic fear, like fear of heights or, fear of a certain animal or that kind of thing. I'm talking about your fear about situations. Maybe you're too scared to do something and make a change because you have fear of what's on the other side. Maybe on the other side of your fear, it's going to be beautiful and lovely, and everything that you ever dreamed of will happen for you. This is heaven on earth now. So what we're doing is we're ascending to a higher consciousness. We're ascending to our authentic selves. And how do we do that? We do that by embracing fear. Now, let me tell you, it's been a hard road for all of us. It's visible in all kinds of media. You put on the television, it's fear, fear, fear. Let's be scared, scared, scared. Turn off the television. Just exist in your relationships, in nature, and doing something that's fulfilling to you. What's your mission? What's your passion? Let's uncover that and let's accept that. And don't let anyone tell you you can't do it. Like I said, to manifesting the 3 steps, first of all, you can't manifest something unless it equates to joy within you and that you haven't told anyone. Because when you tell other people what your plans are, most of the time they'll shoot you down. And then you won't even take a step further. It's scary sometimes. We must be brave and we must be courageous. That's our mantra. Brave and courageous. I am brave and I'm courageous. Say it with me. I am brave and I'm courageous, because you are. So let's embrace our fears. Let's whatever's scaring you. And you know what? Like I say, in your dreams, when you write down your dreams, maybe your dreams, the theme is you're running from something or your fear. And none of it is silly. Everything is right for you. It's your personal perspective and experience in this reality that we're living in this realm. But it starts with loving yourself, and thoughts are very powerful. So as we accept ourselves, we might begin to change our personality. Our habits might shift around. You might go back to something you did as a child, right? So let's embrace our fears, and let's know that there's a lot of fear on this earth. Now there's light coming onto the earth, and it's coming through a higher perspective, a higher consciousness, Christ consciousness, a collective higher consciousness, which is embodied by unconditional love. So I'm sending love to you. I'm supporting you. I want you to live a life of your desires and your dreams and everything being fulfilled and happiness. There's no reason why all of us can't love each other and be happier and be more fulfilled and live in serenity and peace. Is there? It's a beautiful earth, and it's filled with many, many resources, right? I mean, this is basically it. So let's all love each other and live on this beautiful new earth, Gaia, and we're ascending to a 5D, 5th dimension. This matrix, which the matrix I speak of, represents a system of control, and it operates completely in your mind. The matrix is in your mind. It's a system that you were taught from the time you were born, many, many, many decades, hundreds of years. We were taught what was education, what was government, what was health, what was happiness. Let's consider a different reality. Let's consider a reality of free will, of freedom, of unconditional love, compassion to others, and fulfilling our needs and our passions and our missions on this earth. We can all have a higher consciousness. It starts with having a higher vibration. And how do you have a higher vibration? Loving yourself, loving others, spending time in nature, taking a break from circumstances that are bothering you so you can reassess. Jumping out, you can take a quantum leap out of your life towards more of what's beneficial to you by taking a moment to have stillness and quiet, spending time in nature. Higher vibration is love and beauty and goodness. Lower vibration is hate, anger, rage, meanness. Now, all of us have these emotions from time to time. Maybe we're sad and it's justifiable. Maybe we're angry. It's when we exist in that emotion for periods of time. It doesn't just affect us, it affects everything around us, our environment. And sometimes it's hard to overcome. And then it becomes permanent. And then what do you attract in your life? More of those. Like attracts like. That's how it goes. As you have a low vibration, let's say you're angry, maybe if you pay attention and you have awareness and you open your mind, you expand your mind, that beyond this moment, out of normal situations that occur in your life, you're going to break free. You're going to break out. We're going to break out of our fear. We're going to break out of what's normal. I used to say, do the opposite. If it's not working, do the opposite. Maybe do the opposite. If someone's really upsetting you, you can feel it in your body. So after you spend long periods of time existing in an environment with drama, with low vibrational energies, which is the person's angry, or you're hateful, or you're passive aggressive, this kind of behavior, it starts to take a toll on your body. You get sick because thoughts are powerful. You create whatever you think of, your reality. You can create a new reality in 2 weeks. So you start thinking right now. I know it takes time. It's very difficult at first to be thinking this way, to completely do a do-over in your life. Now, is it impossible? No, it can change like that. You can change. It's a process, and you're going to go through some changes. But let me tell you, on the other side of it, it's lovely. It's a lovely, lovely place to be and exist. In serenity, in harmony, loving others, with a smile on your face most of the time. So how do we do this? We do this by self-love. We do this by spending time in nature. We do this by bringing light into our lives. I started out and I'd written this spiritual guide, the White Light Prophecies, and I talked all about white light because as an empath, I'm super sensitive. So if I go into crowds, if I'm even around somebody that's carrying low vibration, lower frequency, and maybe they don't, I'm not saying they intentionally do that, but it exists. So I'm around that. I'm going to take that emotion on. So it's going to confuse me. If someone's confused, it's going to confuse me. It's that powerful. So what would I do? I would say, I close my eyes and I think of white light surrounding me. And I did that so much that it started to come into me, into my being, and I started to discover kind of a new language, a new existence. I said, it's not as difficult as I thought. I can be really happy on this earth, on this new earth, Gaia. And you can too. So let's embrace our fears. And let's uncover the beautiful glowing light that's in our hearts. How do we do that? Let's be still for a moment. Let's be quiet. What exists in the quiet? Maybe when you go to quiet, you start to hear some of what the universe has been trying to tell you, because the universe is always shedding light on our lives. The universe is always sending us messages. Now, maybe those messages come through from a stranger. Maybe they come through in relationships. The same relationship keeps coming through to you, and it's just a different outside, but it's the same person, the same individual. And that's a message to you that you have to deal with, whatever that is. And it's something within you. Maybe you're not protecting yourself enough. Maybe you're not fulfilling your dreams and desires, and you're letting someone else tell you you can't. Whatever it is, it's possible for you to reach your destiny right now. You can start right now. Don't waste any more time. I'm glad you're here. I hope you like and subscribe to this video. I'm sending you light and love, and I want good things for you. And like I said, right now, in this stillness, in this moment, in this quiet, you can find who you authentically are. Maybe you already have everything you want in your existence, and this is just validating for you. Right now, we're actually undergoing a spiritual warfare because so much light has come onto the earth. And because so much light has come onto the earth, negativity and evil and darkness is at war. Evil is going to fight and keep fighting and try to win this spiritual war. But let me share with you, they've already lost. And why is that? Because for every 100 evildoers, one person of light is more powerful. Maybe 1,000 evildoers, one being of light is more powerful. Light will always win. Light and love are higher vibrational. You're coming from a higher consciousness. It will always win. There are many, many, many avenues that evil is trying to come through. You might feel that evil is trying to come through in your mind, through another individual, through another being. I don't know the source of the evil, but everyone is experiencing this. You might see it and be programmed through TV. Evil might be trying to program you through TV, through a movie. Just be aware. I speak about symbols. I speak about signs. There's a lot of symbols out there that are evil, and there's good symbols too. Just be aware so that the decision making is yours. If you feel uncomfortable with something, then say no. We don't have to give permission if we feel uncomfortable. So there is a spiritual warfare going on. Now, if you want to say it from more of a labeled, identify, you could say there's a spiritual warfare going on, and it's between good and evil. It's through angels and it's through demons. Yes, that's true. If you want to imagine it that way, that's absolutely what's going on. Angels are here to protect us. Angels are here to guide us. They are immortal beings of light. They come from the heavens to earth, and they're messengers of God. I speak of guardian angels and archangels, and they're shimmering and glimmering and sparkling, and they exist. And how do you bring angels into your life? You just ask for them. I found that the more I spoke of the angels, the more mystical experiences I encountered. You too can have these mystical experiences. This spiritual warfare that we are going through right now is, yes, it's good and evil. And is it over? I see it to be over. It's going to manifest in this world, and we will all know it's over. Right now, it seems like we're in dire situations where there's forced decisions upon us. People lose their jobs, or they can't do what they want to do in their lives because of evil. And we have free will. We are sovereign beings. It's a law of the universe that we are allowed to make our own decisions. Do not say yes unless you feel as though it's right for you. So this spiritual warfare that we are experiencing, what do you do in that? How do you act? For me, I'm just very aware of where everyone's coming from. And I do not ever tell anyone what they should or shouldn't do. That's entirely up to them. That's their stuff. I say that's their stuff. Just my life. I'm just concerned with my life and how I am anticipating the next part of it. And that's it. So when it comes to this, just be aware that every decision you make matters. Your thoughts are powerful. And there are those out there that are evil that have an agenda. There are demons. There's Satan. Yes, there is a devil. As much as there's good, the universe, the beautiful universe, the angels, everything that's positive, there's the opposite. Just always know that it exists. Now, how does it come in the form? Maybe something looks scary. It looks scary to you, and that's how you see it. Does it really look like that? I don't think so. I think it just comes through whatever will scare you. So if something scares you, be courageous and brave and embrace it. How do I deal with negative energies? I send it love and light. How do I deal with darkness and evil? I send it love and light. Why? Because fighting up against negativity will only build the negativity. Negativity loves that. How do you squash it? How do you shut it down? Is you send it love and light. Love and light is more powerful than evil. It will lose. So that if we, as I say, become this beautiful circle of light, so I'm light, I'm a constant light, I'm infinite light. And you become constant infinite light. And then the next person, the next being, and the next being, and then we form this beautiful circle of light. Because a circle is very powerful. It's whole, it's oneness, it's God. We can do anything together. We can wrap it around the whole entire earth, this circle of light. So I wanted to also bring up alignment. Now, alignment, this is alignment, right? So I speak of alignment, alignment that goes through your body, right? And we have our chakras that run through our body, and maybe that's where that's coming from for me. So when we have alignment of our thoughts, words, and actions, we can manifest our dreams. You can have whatever you want with our 3 steps of manifesting. We're going to cover those quickly, just to remind you, alignment. So when we have our thoughts, words, and actions, when we manifest, we share it with no one else. We write it down on a piece of paper, whatever it is that we want. We stick it in our sock drawer. Then we close our eyes and we visualize exactly what we would like to manifest, our dream, our desire, our hope, our wish, whatever it is. And when we do that, we are going to bring joy to our heart. If you can evoke joy in your heart, you can manifest whatever it is you would like. If you have a blockage, I spoke about blockages. So a blockage can come, a physical form. A blockage can come in a mental or spiritual form, an emotional form. Usually a blockage is from an experience that we encountered as a child and that we have a memory and it stopped us. It actually created our whole personality. So when you go to that blockage, that issue, whatever it was that you had as a child, how do you find it? Well, when we're manifesting and we're visualizing this and we say, I can't reach joy. I can't reach joy. Why can't I reach joy? And we think and we go to it and we say, so let's say, let me just pick anything, for example. If we're trying to manifest a career, let's say I'm saying I want to manifest being a lawyer. So I'm going to it and I can't go to joy. It doesn't make me even happy to think about it. I know that I want it. I know that I desire it. But for some reason, when I think about being a lawyer, because we're trying to manifest something, I can't reach joy. Now, if this is something I really want, why am I not feeling joy? Because you're blocked. Something's blocking you. So I would like you to go to whatever's blocking you. So what's the first thought that comes to you when you think of becoming a lawyer? Is there someone that said to you that you couldn't? Did you feel that you're not worthy? Are you experiencing low self-worth? Are you shaming yourself about something? Maybe you're sabotaging yourself and you're not allowing yourself to have all these beautiful experiences. Figure out exactly why is it that you cannot attain joy by thinking about this, about what it is you want to manifest. You can uncover this yourself. You don't need me. All the answers are within us. So after you discover whatever it is, because you will if you look, if you really try, you will find out. Maybe it's simply that you've said it and enough people have said, ha ha ha, you can't do that. You can't be a lawyer. Ha 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 ha. And that's all it took for you. And you said, oh, never mind. I can't be a lawyer. I'm not supposed to be a lawyer. But if you genuinely want this in your life, of course you can be a lawyer, any age. You can be anything you want. Okay, so that's step 2, visualizing it, going to joy. Third step is talking about it as if you already have it. So you're going to talk out loud about whatever it is that you want to manifest, and you're going to speak about it as if you're already doing it. You tell no one about this because no one understands your personal dreams and hopes and wishes and desires except you. And it doesn't matter what anyone else says. This is your life experience. This is your journey. It's your path. It's your destiny. Let's get to your destiny. Let's have everything that we hope for and wished for. Our 5 humongous goals. Let's all of them, make all of them come true. We can do that. I'm here with you. I'm supporting you. I love you. I believe in you. I'm proud of you. You're brave and you're courageous. That's our mantra. I am brave. I'm courageous. Say it with me. So, fear. I said fear. We all have fears. Let's embrace our fears. Get through them. Get through them. Those are might be traumas. Those might be something that you're triggered. It's never going to go away unless you embrace it, unless you deal with it. Make it part of you. I'll tell you, I discovered while I've been ascending. Now, what is ascending? Ascending is to a higher state of being, a higher awareness, a higher consciousness. Ascending is existing in love. Now, at first, the idea of existing in love all the time is not easy. It's not complete. Maybe it's a little scary changing your personality. Maybe you like hating on people and living in drama and being mean. But I'm going to tell you right now, eventually you're going to have to ascend. And why is that? We all have to. All of us are going to have to. I'm just here ahead of time kind of giving you the steps, because when it happens like this and all the light comes onto the earth and all the darkness will have to leave for good, because we're entering the golden age, you're going to have to deal with this. Now you can do it in progressively, and it'll take a transformation, or you're going to have to deal with it all at once. And when it happens all at once, when all the light comes onto the earth and all of us have to look at ourselves and have to own everything, everything's going to shut down. We're going to shut down because you need more sleep. Your sleeping patterns will change, your eating habits, you will physically feel different. I'm not saying that it's physical pain. It's just uncomfortable, and it's actually mentally exhausting. So if you start to deal with your ascension now and you spark the light in your heart, maybe you have a Kundalini awakening, which starts at your root chakra. I want to bring up the chakras. The chakras there's 7 chakras. Here's the crown chakra on the top of our head. Now, all of us, there's actually 12 chakras, but we're going to cover the 7 right now. The crown chakra on the top of your head. I have an Amazonite. I'm going to put it right here on top of my head. And I'm going to bring up Amazonite, which are very healing stones, gemstones. So here's the crown chakra. Okay. Here is the third eye chakra. The throat chakra. Now, when any of these chakras are blocked, it's going to cause issues within your body. Your emotional, your physical, your mental, your spiritual being. So crown chakra, third eye chakra, throat chakra, heart chakra. Let's put all the gemstones on the heart chakra, the solar plex chakra, the sacral chakra down here, and then the root chakra. Okay? So there's 7. Crown, third eye, throat, heart, solar plex, sacral, root chakra. Okay? Here's a picture if you need a little diagram. Okay? So our chakras, our energy, are wheels of light. They're energy. They're a source of energy within us. So we're going to have alignment with our thoughts, words, and actions. We're going to clear our chakras, and everything's going to flow properly and easily within us. Okay, I'm going to do a visualization. So what are visualizations? A visualization is guided imagery, and it's a possible suggestion to bring light into your being. So let's bring light into our being right now with a visualization. I'd like you to close your eyes. I'd like you to relax. I'd like you to let out a breath, whatever you need to do to feel comfortable. Sit or lay down comfortably. I'm here for you, and I'm hoping that these suggestions are helping and healing. Blessings. Our intention today is to realize you are capable of sparking the beautiful glowing light in your heart, here and now at a moment's notice. What is that light? Let's realize it's your authentic self of pure love and strength. Your heart visualization begins now. Please find a quiet space, sit or lay down comfortably. Now let's begin to relax our body and our mind and our spirit. And we're going to breathe out old energy and beliefs and thoughts before this very moment. And we're going to let out the breath. And then we're going to together deeply breathe, inhale and exhale 3 times. And we're going to do that in our mind. We're going to think 12 counts. So we're going to basically be letting go of anything before this moment. So let's do this together. We're going to inhale and exhale 3 times. Now I'd like you to scan your body for tension from the top of your head, your crown chakra, to the tip of your toes. And scan each part of your body to be sure that you're relaxed, you're releasing stress, anxiety, any thoughts. And we're accepting ourselves and we're embracing a relaxed mode that we're in right now. So feel the quiet, hear the peace, and breathe out all the old energy. Let out a sigh if you need to, words, thoughts. So now that you're relaxed, I'd like you to imagine that you see a bright whitish yellow light surrounding your physical being. And the beautiful whitish light is filling all the space in the room, even beyond the walls, as far as you can imagine. The whitish light extends horizon to horizon. Now this light is serene, it's still, it's tranquil, and it's inviting. You sense this brilliant, beautiful light is slowly covering each of your limbs externally, and it's penetrating the pore of your being, and you feel it's touching you internally. Every cell, muscle, organ is touched by the light. This divine light travels up through your entire being, from your feet. This light is traveling to your knees, your legs. You can feel it. You're embracing it. You're accepting this light. Your thighs, your waist, your stomach, your lungs, your chest, your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your hands. It's moving to your fingers, your hair, your crown of your head. And suddenly you feel a complete relief of anguish, guilt, tiredness. Your mind, your body, your spirit has released any anxiety, any stress. You release a breath, and you've embraced the light, this light that encompasses your whole entire being, every cell, every pore, every organ, your flesh and your bones, and your entire existence beyond the walls of the room that you're in. Horizon to horizon, this light exists. This beautiful, illuminating, whitish light. You embrace, you accept it, you accept yourself. You feel its serenity, and there's harmony within you. As you have embraced this light, I want you to acknowledge it and know it and remember what it feels like. The stillness, okay, I'm going to count backwards to 3, and you're going to open your eyes. 3, 2, 1. Now, as we move forward together, you will become more accustomed to feelings of stillness, peace in your heart. And as that begins to happen for you, you will transform and transition, and you will begin to realize that you're raising your vibration, your frequency. And how will that occur to you? Because you will encounter some of the individuals that are in your life, and it will start to feel different. And you might feel uncomfortable at first, and that's completely normal. You will feel uncomfortable because you're raising your frequency and you are transitioning and changing. And some individuals will try to pull you back into their drama because they won't like how it feels to them. Because as you become more and more a higher multi-dimensional being of light with a higher consciousness, you will in turn be a mirror to those who are not. And you will unfortunately show them who they are. And it's okay. I'm here and I understand what this is like, and I've gone through this myself. It's normal, but we must raise our frequency. We must become more aware. We must have more unconditional love for ourselves and others. Everything that's happened to you was supposed to happen, or it wouldn't have happened, right? And we want to accept ourselves for all our characteristics, good and bad. And sometimes parts of us come out that we don't like so much. Let's embrace those and accept. Because when we fight off who we really are, we're creating other experiences that aren't so positive. Maybe when you don't accept who you are, you become addicted to something because you're fighting with yourself. You're arguing with yourself. Maybe you become ill or in some way within your being. I myself was fighting myself, and I ended up having autoimmune diseases because I was fighting with my own self on who I was. I wasn't accepting myself. I wasn't allowing myself to be me. Allow yourself to be you. You are a beautiful being of light and love, and everything about you is authentic. Accept the original you. Okay? I'm here to tell you and support you. I'm sending you love and light, and I want good things for you. Okay, I want to share with you a gemstone. And so what is that gemstone today? It's an Amazonite. And let me remind you that gemstones, tumbled stones, crystals, are from the earth. And so they carry beneficial healing properties. And these Amazonites are helpful with physical and emotional ailments. With your chakra balancing, I spoke about the 7 chakras, right? The crown chakra, the third eye chakra. And so what your crown chakra is all about your psychic abilities, and it's about connecting with the universe. Your third eye chakra is all about your intuition and your wisdom. If you would like to gain more intuition, we all have intuition within us. I've just worked on mine. You can work on your intuition. How do you work on your intuition? You pay attention to your dreams, messages in nature. You listen more. You expand beyond looping thoughts in your mind. You live in the present. You can have a checklist of 20 things to do and say, oh, I did all that. But did you experience all those items on your checklist? And what was the experience you had? Did you just do them? Are you just doing things? It's about living here. You're worthy. Have fun. Life is an adventure. So the third eye chakra, the throat chakra, which is about communication. If you are having trouble communicating your thoughts, from your heart, Maybe your throat chakra is blocked. Then your heart chakra, if you have issues with love issues, maybe your heart chakra is blocked. Okay, so these Amazonite, if you put them in certain locations in your home or your workspace, they will soothe the environment. It will help with your nervous system. Just holding these, I'm calming myself. And it also is soothing for your brain and your nervous system. It calms your nervous system down. It helps with your health. It balances masculine and feminine energies. We all have masculine and feminine energies within us, and it helps balance. So I suggest that you wash these with warm water, put them in sunlight or full moon so that their vibration is stronger and their healing properties are more beneficial and positive. Amazonites. I want to remind you, light on the horizon. I always say light on the horizon. And why do I do a rectangle? Because I've seen it in mystical experiences or in my dreams, and it's through a rectangle. And in that rectangle is a beautiful sunrise. And I know a picture is not even worthy of a sunrise, but the sunrise to me, the sun coming up from the horizon and the water, with the waves of the water. And so a sunrise is a symbol, light on the horizon is a symbol that good things are coming. A difficult situation will improve. And anything is possible beyond the limits of your mind. Anything is possible. Light on the horizon is a symbol that anything is possible for you. And I believe anything is possible because anything is possible. Thoughts are very powerful. If you can imagine it, then you can experience it. Let's embrace our fears. We all have fears. That's completely normal. Let's embrace our fears. Let's love ourselves. Let's go to our heart and ask our heart how we're doing today. Know that you're worthy. Know that you should share unconditional love with yourself and others. How do we have love for ourselves? As we accept ourselves. Accept yourself for who you are. And yes, there is spiritual warfare going on this planet. And if you ask an angel will be present in your life. And maybe you'll feel an angel is present in your life. Maybe you'll feel a little tingling on your head. Or there's something here. And it will come through in a divine way, an angelic form. Maybe you will just feel the divine. Maybe you will be given mystical experiences. Maybe an angel will come through, as they say, with signs like a feather or a bell. Or you'll have a dream about an angel. I've had angel dreams. Or maybe you'll get to the ability of being able to see in your third eye and you can see angels. A circle of angels. I see a circle of angels. A tower reaching to the heavens from earth. Well, I am wishing you a wonderful week. It's Wednesday. I hope you have a wonderful day. And if you're catching this not at this moment, I hope you like and subscribe to my videos. I will be doing this every day. And I want good things for you. I'm here for you. I love you. We are all together. We have oneness. We are connected to each other. If you're in pain, then there's someplace out on this planet, in this universe, that is experiencing your pain. If you're in pain, then it's hurting me. I want you to be happier and more harmonious. I hope that some of this brought you some clarity. And I'll be back again tomorrow. And ask your angels, ask for an angel to help you through a difficult situation, because angels are here as protectors and messengers of God. I love you all. I'm going to send you light, and you're in the middle of the light that I'm spinning, and I'm spinning light. Make a wish in this light. I'm sending and I'm spinning light around you. Make a wish as I'm doing this. Good things are happening. Love and light has won on this earth, and evil is leaving. You will see it. It will manifest itself physically. So I'm sending you love and light and good things. And I hope that you have a wonderful day. And if you don't join me for the rest of the week, I hope you have a wonderful week and weekend. Find the stillness that you deserve. Let's fulfill all of our dreams, and let's take ourselves to our fullest and most beautiful destiny. I love you all. Be well. Bye.